Hello, it is Emily, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my chest, shoulders, and tricep workout. So for my first workout, I also kind of consider this a part of my warm-up, is a dumbbell lateral raise. I have been doing this exercise for a very long time. It is definitely one of my favorite shoulder exercises. But here I'm just doing a lateral raise with dumbbells, and one cue that I tell myself while I do these is I want to keep my elbows up, and the goal is to get my elbows to where my shoulders are. Okay, so my next exercise is still a shoulder exercise, and it is a seated shoulder dumbbell press. So to perform a seated dumbbell press, so you're going to sit with your back supported against the chair. Keep your chest up. You can keep your feet flat on the floor, or I do keep one foot on the rest that's there to just kind of brace myself. And I do keep my core braced. I'm lifting my dumbbells shoulder height, and I have my palms facing forward. And then I'm pressing them straight up until my arms are extended, but I'm not locking my elbows. Okay, so the next exercise is a Smith machine chest press. To do a Smith machine chest press, you do have to make sure the bench you're using is adjusted to a good angle, so like a 30 to 45 degree angle. Mine is probably 45 degree angles here. I have my feet placed on the ground for extra support if I need it. And I have my shoulder blades retracted and pressed against the bench. I'm gripping the barbell in a wider grip, but not a extremely wide grip. But this is a comfortable grip for me. Okay, these clips are too short, and I cannot get in everything that I want to say about these exercises. But anyway, so this exercise is a pre-weighted bar front raise, I guess I'm going to call that. And this is for your shoulders. I have my palms facing down. You could reverse your hand grip. I just use this type of grip. I'm comfortable with it. And I am raising the bar to where my shoulders would be, but I'm not really going like all the way up. I do kind of pause at the bottom. I try to really move and keep the tension on my shoulders. But because this weight is a little bit heavy for me, I do kind of rest at the bottom. And this exercise is a chest fly machine. So here I am keeping my feet on the ground for extra support. My core is braced. I have my shoulders pushed back to help my chest up. I am gripping the machine with my palms facing each other, and I do have a slight bend in my elbows. And I am getting a good stretch in my chest and bringing my palms back together and using my chest to squeeze as I am bringing my palms back together. You want to keep your elbows slightly bent throughout this exercise, and you do want to get a nice stretch in your chest, but you don't want to overextend that. Usually these machines have like a notch that is for chest fly that is adequate for everyone. Okay, so I am doing another shoulder exercise, and I am doing another lateral raise. It could be a little bit repetitive to do it twice, but it is one of my favorite shoulder exercises, so I'm doing it twice. Also, I really enjoy this machine because I find that it does feel slightly different than when I use a dumbbell to do a lateral raise. Okay, so for my last exercise, I have a tricep rope push down. So I have my cable set to the highest position. I'm grasping towards the end of the rope. I'm standing with my knees bent with a slight forward lean. I have my elbows pretty tight to my sides, and I'm pushing the rope straight down, back, and you could see with my hands, I'm thinking about kind of twisting them out to really target my triceps. I find looking in the mirror really helps to make sure that you can see movement in your tricep as you're doing this exercise. But I hope you try out this workout, and I hope you have a fabulous day.